The first thing you want to do is set up the Edge display just so you know exactly where the tab is going to be. So head into Settings, tap Edge Screen, and you can decide exactly where you want it to be. And this is important because when you're swiping, you want to know where you need to swipe. So popping it just there is good. You can set transparency so you can see it a little bit easier. Going back to the home screen, and now whenever you swipe across, you've got exactly what you want. Now the first thing you've got here is the Apps Edge. You can set this up yourself, so you can choose exactly where the apps go, or for instance, you can get rid of one, also open up the app itself straight away. But being able to move them around means you can get them exactly where you want them to be. So when you've got your hand there, it's exactly where your thumb knows it's going to be. Moving on, and you've got the tools. Now these things are actually quite useful because you've got things like the compass, the torch where you can turn it on and choose the intensity, and the ruler, which obviously if you want to measure something and you haven't got a ruler to hand, you can show off and be all technical and digital, and your friends will think you're either a wizard or a Wally. My Places is a new feature as well, so this works out where you are geographically. So if you're at home, you can set and say, I want to have these entertainment apps. When you're at work, you want something productivity. And out and about, it will do things like maps, letting you know your calendar so you can see exactly what you're going to be doing, and play a little bit of music. So basically the phone is working out exactly what you want to do when you want to do it. The People Edge is something that's been around from Samsung for a while, but it's been upgraded again. So first of all, you've got 5 different people with different colours, so when the phone is down on the table, it will flash a different colour so you know exactly who it is that's calling or texting you. And you've got On Circle, which means you can choose your friends, and if they've got an Edge display too, you can do different things to them, like send them a sketch, send them taps. It's very similar to what you got with the Apple Watch. But open it up and then you can just send them that, or you can do a few set taps, and then you send and it goes across. So you've got the weather widget, which is really great to have just under the finger because it means that you can choose to see exactly whether it's going to be hot or cold if you need to take a coat today. Or you can just see the highs and lows very quickly. Twitter Trends is another one that you've got right there. Now this fits into the new style of apps. So you've got different things where you can choose to say the latest news headlines. You can see certain sports, different things that you want to know about. And you've got Twitter Trends here so you can have a look around, see something you really want to look at, have a quick tap, and then it will open it up in the app itself as well, which means that you've got quick access to the information you want and it's just a slide away, and then on top of that you can go jump into the apps and find out a little bit more. Once you've done all that and you've decided, okay, I'd like a little bit more from my Edge display, you can go into the settings and you can choose a few more. So as you can see here, you've got things like quick actions, internet bookmarks, you can check your calendar. But if you decide you want to augment the experience further, you can hit download, go to the Galaxy App Store, and you can choose different ones from there. So as you can see here, you've got double width for some news and some filters, or you can go single width and choose to have something that's just got a very singular task. Once they're installed, go left, and suddenly there they are as well. Things like RAM status are very basic, and these apps are coming really quickly, and so developers are still working on making them work, because as you can see here, pressing that doesn't quite work. But in the future, we're going to start seeing a burgeoning amount of these apps coming, and it's really going to affect the performance and improve it in lots of different ways. So that's the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge display in a nutshell. You've seen all the different bits it can do, but if there's something more, please let us know in the comments. But thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and stick around for more phone-related chat from Tech Radar.